Hello and welcome back to our online course, Building Cost Estimation Simplified. In today's video lesson, we will be discussing computers and estimating. During the last 20 years, computers have revolutionized estimating. Personal computers are cheaper than it was earlier, and easy-to-use spreadsheet software have arrived in the market. And there are also specialized estimating softwares which are present in addition to the spreadsheets that we already have. And therefore, computers now take a central role in the estimating process. So it is important for an estimator to have knowledge about computers because in this competitive market, it is very important for the estimator to be computer savvy. Computerized estimating offers many benefits to the estimator. When set up and used properly, computer estimating can increase the efficiency of the estimating process. So let's now look at the lesson objectives. In this video lesson, we will familiarize ourselves with the use of computers in estimating. First of all, we will look at the benefits of computer estimating. Number 1, reduces calculation errors. Computerized estimation can reduce calculation errors tremendously, and it gives the estimator a more accurate cost of the project. Estimation process is made faster by the use of computer estimating. In the past, we used to have a manual method of making estimations, and we used to have lengthy tables and calculators, and we used to find the quantities from the drawings using scale to measure, and then we used to enter these into tabular form and then multiply them by unit rates using calculators. This was the process that we used to follow maybe 20 or 30 years ago. And the result was that it was prone to calculation errors. Now, when we use computerized estimation process, it is faster because it has got an inbuilt calculator in it, and so it eliminates a lot of human errors that can take place, and also it considerably fastens the process of estimation. Tracking of quantities is easier. This is a third benefit of computerized estimating. Many computerized softwares help us to track where the quantities come from. And so this is very important when we have to validate or check or do a review of the estimate, or if a third party, if a supervisor has to check the estimate that we have prepared. It's very important for such a facility of tracking quantities to be there. The fourth benefit of computerized estimating is that changes in one item reflect on the final cost. Many computerized estimating softwares allow the estimator to quickly change a price or the productivity rate of labor and get an instantaneous change in the project's cost. In the past, if there was one change in a particular item or any other unit, then tracking it throughout the entire estimate, the cost estimate was a very cumbersome process, and sometimes it wouldn't be an efficient process also. We would not know where all the same quantity had been repeated. So this is eliminated when we use a computerized estimating software. So even though there are only benefits for using computers for doing estimation, we have to bear in mind a couple of factors so that we can eliminate the possibility of errors while using computers. Now, the dangers of computer estimating The first one is that thinking function is given to the computer. We must always remember that computer is a tool. The software is a tool that is given to us. We are the ones who decide whether data that is retrieved is appropriate for the current estimate or not. So an estimator is just not a data entry person. Computers are good at performing repetitive, mundane tasks such as calculating, making mathematical calculations, etc. But the estimator has to be someone who has a sound knowledge and a strong understanding of estimating concepts and processes in order to avoid these errors. The next danger is the repetition of templates which are not appropriate. What happens in projects is that we usually use a save as template option in order to start a new project, which works most of the time. However, we need to take care to see what additional items can be incurred when the scope of work increases. So when using estimating software, it is important for estimators to understand the intended uses and limitations of the software. It is also good to understand the methodology used in the software to calculate the quantities and cost. So it is, especially when we are using customized softwares which are exclusively for estimation, it is important to understand what is the base of the software and what is the methodology that it uses to calculate items. Only with this we will be able to efficiently use the softwares. Now let's look at the categories of estimating softwares. There are three main categories. The first one is spreadsheets. We are very familiar with the Excel software that usually comes with the computers that we buy. So this is an example of a spreadsheet. Usually we are familiar with the Microsoft Excel products. There are free softwares which also have spreadsheets. So it is up to us to choose the one that we wish to use. The second category of estimating software is specialized estimating software. And the third is takeoff software. We will look into the details of all the three in the subsequent slides. First of all, we'll be looking at the spreadsheets. So this is an estimate that was prepared in a spreadsheet called Microsoft Excel. And you can see that we have the specification, the item of work in different columns. And we also have the unit in different columns, quantity, the rate, and we find the amount, which amount in the last column. And we know that we got the amount by multiplying the quantity with the rate. So Microsoft Excel is a powerful estimation tool used by construction estimators. It has a wide range. We can use very simple spreadsheets and add different quantities, multiple quantities, and make it a very complex spreadsheet that takes a lot of time to develop and continues evolving over time. The good thing about spreadsheets is that if we are familiar with manual estimation, the spreadsheet is just a conversion of manual estimation sheets into a computerized form. So we can create the same layout from the manual estimation tables, and then we can transfer them to spreadsheets and then add formulas which are needed to perform the mathematical calculations. Now with the spreadsheets, it can make simple decisions by using if functions. Simple databases can also be integrated into spreadsheets. And remember that the Excel spreadsheet, is also a calculator for the estimator. We look at the next category of estimating software. That is the specialized estimating software. Professional estimators use specialized estimating software for doing estimation. Many of these use a spreadsheet layout, the Excel layout that we are familiar with, and then combine it with a database. So the database can be of different items. So we talked about the table format, and then there is a database which has standard costs, productivity rates, labor rates, crews, etc. An example would be Navisworks Assemble Pro Est. And so now we'll move on to look at the advantages of these specialized estimating softwares. The advantages of specialized estimating softwares: easier estimation of assemblies. We've already seen what assemblies are. We can take an example of an interior partition walls. So in this, what happens is the estimate of group of items called as assemblies can be taken at one go by the estimating software, by the specialized estimating software. For example, if we are taking the interior partition wall, instead of entering the measurement of individual parts like the wooden frame, the screw, the plywood, insulation, material, surface treatment, and paint, in case of specialized software, all that we have to do is to enter the length and height of the partition wall and also mention the thickness. And the software automatically calculates the quantity, etc. of various components. So what we see is that it is sufficient to give dimensions of the partition walls instead of giving the details of individual components. The software can automatically calculate the total quantity, labor, and equipment from the database. Now let's look at the advantages of specialized estimating software. The first advantage was of easier estimation of assemblies. The second is that multiple formats are possible for viewing. Now this would be relevant if we want to use different formats for different purposes. For example, we can use a different format for presenting to the boss and a different one for the client. This would be a case where some of the information need not be shared with the client, and this may only be needed for in-house calculations. So in that case, we can have different viewing options when we use specialized estimating software. The next is if we have sales taxes, it can be represented either for each individual item or differently as a consolidated item in the main page. And so this is an advantage of using specialized estimating software. And the best part is that all this can be performed without additional time and effort. The fourth advantage of using specialized estimating software is that corrections and modifications to the estimate can be made very fast. Now let's look at the disadvantages of the specialized estimating software. The initial setting up and maintenance can be difficult. The initial setting up and further maintenance of such software can be very cumbersome. The second factor is that the expense may not be viable for small firms. It would be more beneficial to buy these softwares for companies which deal exclusively with estimation. We now come to the third type of computer applications in estimating, that is the quantity takeoff software. These are softwares which help find the quantities of items directly from the drawing using lengths, areas and volumes. They can then export the data to a spreadsheet or do further calculations. So these are inbuilt softwares. It may be linked to the drawings, and what happens is that from the drawings, the software automatically takes the dimensions like length, breadth and height, and then using this data, it could be either exported into a spreadsheet like in a Microsoft Excel form, or the calculations can be done in the same platform. So you can see that there's a linking between the drawings and the software by itself, and these are found in more advanced quantity takeoff softwares. We will first look into the advantages of takeoff softwares. Tracking of quantities is easier in quantity takeoff software. There's a function called legger that is usually found in such softwares, and it helps us to track from which source the quantities are coming from. And this helps in checking for omissions and errors very easily. Now, conversion of linear data into area and volume is very easy in takeoff software. It means that the software can read the dimensions of a concrete column, find the area that is needed to plaster, and also find the volume that is needed. From the volume, it can derive the data of the quantity of concrete that is needed. The third advantage of quantity takeoff software is that it eliminates or reduces the need for print of drawings. As we saw, there is a link between the drawings and the software itself, the estimation software itself. Since the quantities are taken from the soft copies of drawings, the need for taking prints and delivering them is greatly reduced as the quantity takeoff and calculations are integrated into the software. So this also decreases the time that is sometimes the time delay that is caused in procuring and delivering drawings. With this, we come to the end of the applications of computers in estimation. Let us recapitulate what we have learned today. In this video lesson, we have learned about the benefits of using computers in estimation. We were looking at three different ways in which computer applications are used in estimation. They're namely spreadsheets, specialized estimating software, and takeoff software. We also looked at the advantages and disadvantages of using these softwares in estimation. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson. We'll see you in the next video lesson.